everyone, the Overplayer back, and today I'm going to be doing a guide on the FR 5.56 Masteries. This includes the calling card going all the way up to Obsidian and the emblem going all the way up to Obsidian. As you can see, I have both of them right here, and these were not difficult to get. They took a little bit, but the FAMAS as this is more commonly known, is a pretty easy weapon to use when going for this sort of thing. And especially with the new playlist that we just got, which I will mention later on and go more in depth on later, it's going to be a breeze for those of you who want to go for this. Without further ado, let's go right into the class. So scrolling over, this is the class setup I used. This is specifically for shipment, let me mention. If you are going into shoot house, you might want to tweak this, but let me go through the shipment, why I would use this for shipment first. So first of all, we want our speed attachments. That's going to be our stippled, our 5mm, and our commando barrel. The commando barrel and the stippled grip tape do the obvious. They increase aim down sight speed. And they also, the stippled gives us sprint to fire, and in shipment, that's really what it's all about. Even if you don't get the headshot, you still need to be getting lots of kills. So that sprint to fire, which is also one of the reasons we have the 5mm laser, is because we need that sprint to fire speed to be pretty high. Now, some people may ask, well, why not use the tac laser then? This increases your aim down sight speed by a significant portion, and on shipment that also really matters. Well, the problem with this is that on shipment, one of the ways that you actually want to get headshots is by sitting in the barrels. I'll go into custom maps later and show you exactly what I mean. However, it's not really as useful as you would like it to be, because the second that people see a laser from around the corner, they know you're on a head glitch. I have the commando foregrip to reduce recoil, because this gun shoots in a burst, and that's I found the most effective way to use it. I didn't really test out single fire, but I did this coming right off of the what was it? The FAL. And I wasn't really a fan of the single fire variety. So I used the commando foregrip to help really kind of crunch up that burst recoil, and this made it so I could shoot like right at the upper chest, maybe neck area, and then it just kick into the head, and then I could finish them off if I was lucky. Otherwise, I could just kind of keep it on that neck area, which is where I typically aim anyways. Normally I like to go for the body, but because of the headshot thing, it has me going higher. But this way, I don't have to like worry about kicking above the head. I can just aim at the neck and then have it kick into the head for the easy headshot. Going into the rest of the class, this is also shipment specific. If you're doing shoot house, then you can change this up as much as then you can change up some of these attachments. For example, instead of the 5mm laser, you might want to use just the tac wrap stock, because you don't want people to see you around corners. And then for your secondary, you might actually just run the ghost perk instead of having this riot shield. On shipment though, you will notice that people constantly come up behind you, and it is very annoying. So I have the riot shield on, so that way when people start to shoot me from behind, I can like hear the tings of it pinging off, and then I can kind of do a flip to like the right or the left depending on which way they're coming from, and then I can take them out. In terms of perk select, this is basically what you have to run. Like if you're not running EOD, you're going to die from explosives on shipment. That's just a given. You're not going to live long enough for scavenger, and a lot of these other ones just aren't easy for shipment. Even if I wasn't on shipment, then on shoot house and stuff, people are constantly throwing C4 and stuff like that. So EOD is just good to have. Overkill is specifically so we can run the riot shield. If you're not going to be on shipment and you're going to be on shoot house, go with ghost. And then perk 3 is really what you want it to be. I'm going for all mastery challenges, so I'm trying to knock out rocket launchers. I don't have it here, so I would actually equip this to be battle hardened. However, if I had the rocket launcher like I usually do when going into non-shipment matches, then I would run amped, because that way I could reload that rocket faster and make sure that I am the one to take the streak down. In terms of lethal, I like using a thermite. I I've gotten pretty good with this. It takes out riot shielders, who you will encounter a lot of in shipment. People are really going for Damascus right now, or just those kind of camo challenges. So I have that on, so I can just sticky them, and then I can be done with it, because they'll kind of freak out, and then just go off and die. This is also good, like, you can just jump, and then swing, like, throw it, and it'll clear people out of areas, especially the dumpsters. If you throw it around there, then it clears people out. Smoke grenade, that's up to you. If you are on shipment, you might want stim. That's actually what I would run. But if you're on shoot house, you could run stim, but you also might want smoke grenades if trying to get around corners better. Alright, now I'm going to take you guys through the game modes that we have right now, and I will explain how I went about getting these specific. Oh, actually, no, let me go through the challenges. What am I saying? Because that's what you guys want to see. So, first of all, for the kills, I wouldn't worry about this. The FAL is a gun where you can't really get headshots fast enough to justify the kill count. I couldn't keep it at above a 0.4, so I wouldn't worry about it. Also, if you do need to continue this, you don't really need my assistance. Just hop into shipment and just get some kills. Or whatever game mode you'd like that just gets a lot of kills. For the headshots, that's going to be your big bad boy. That's the guy we're going for. The commando foregrip, as I said, will help a lot. What you want to do is you want to aim at the neck pecs area, because then this will allow your gun to kick up with the burst and into the head if you want to one burst them. You can't always one burst, and if not, just recenter on that area and do the same thing. Or if you know they're already weak, aim directly at the head. This can get really annoying in some occasions. I've had multiple times where I've hit 2 and then I can't hit the 3rd bullet to get the headshot, or I'll do it but I send it too low. You'll get used to it though, it comes pretty fast. But now moving on to the skill challenges, these were all pretty easy. We have the gold, just use the laser attachment. If you're in shipment, you're doing this anyways. If you're in shoot house, just make sure that when you build your class you have a laser on it instead of the tac rack stock, which is the other thing I'd equip instead of the laser if I was going to shoot house. 50 kills while sliding. Don't do this in core. It is not fun in core. However, in hardcore, because the gun is designed to be a one burst gun, you can just slide into people and 2-shot them, maybe 1 if you're lucky. So just slide around on shipment a bit, or shoot house. I actually find it easier on shoot house because I can sounds weird, but you can slide into people easier. You can catch them off guard. On shipment, there's not room to slide. It's so close quarters that you won't be able to slide. I'll show you what I mean when I go into the map. For the crouching kills, just crouch. You have to do this for gold. And for this, if you're in shipment, then this will happen. If you're not in shipment, or even if you are, here's my tip for this. If you ever see someone that is AFK, or they are not paying attention, they're up on that shoot house head glitch, then just go up to him, get the headshot, move on. Also, if you know someone, if you know how to get behind someone, try to. That'll make this go a lot faster. Depending on when you get to this, you might have to do it faster or slower. I'm sorry for yawning so much. I've only gotten a couple hours of sleep. For example, I've had instances where I would get to this last part of it and I'd only have 50 headshots left total. So I really put a lot of focus on this. I've had other times where I had 400 left. So I didn't really have to focus on it. But yeah, that's it for the challenges specifically. Now let's take a look at shipment in particular. Just go into a custom game here. Scroll down. Shipment. And this will take a second to start up. But I'll start talking about some of the game modes that we're going to be using to approach this. Excuse me. So really what you want to be doing is you want to be doing shoot house or shipment 24/7. But if you're not doing that, you're really not approaching this the best way, because those are how you get like 100 kills. You could technically also do it in ground war, but that's up to you. I don't really know the ins and outs of ground war. I'm going to be showing it for shipment because I know shipment's a very popular map, and I think it's one of the most popular actually. It's also something you can go brain dead on. In fact, if you turn off the sound, then you will not really lose any gunfights. So that's really nice. In fact, I often like to turn off the sound.
Team
And
deathmatch.
just turn up my music.
Enemy incoming.
And then
Weapons
just go
ready.
from there. Alright, now that we're in a match, on the map, let me show you guys what you want to be doing. So let's say I spawn in a corner like at this corner. Knowing where the enemies are spawning is going to be a big key. For example, if I know that they're really pushing this side hard because there's a hard point or something over here, I will often flip over to this side like this, and then just mount like that. You really just want to be mounting on these barrels. Like you can see that there are barrels over there for that side, there are barrels over here for this side, here, and then there's going to be one right there. Now on this they have less barrels and more dumpsters, so you can do something like this, or like this. And really what you want to be doing is you want to be mounting everywhere, basically playing like that guy you hate, and just going for them easy headshots. And you can see the recoil is basically nothing with this. I'll go look at the wall over here. But yeah, you can see that, like, look how bunched up that is. So anyone who comes into sightline like this, they'll be thinking, oh, someone's gonna be like right over here. You'll be pre-aiming at them, and then as soon as they pop out, you can just start locking onto that head. You can also sometimes do it down mid, or if you want to try to flank, that's actually an option too. It depends on the gun. With the FAMAS, I never got to really use it on shipment. I didn't get the map often enough, but maybe you guys can find out. Like with the Scar, I find it easier to run and gun with it than to try to sit down and get headshots. But you guys can do what you will. I will say I don't recommend going through mid and doing something like this, because the more you have to do this, the less likely it is you're going to get a headshot, and the more likely it is you're going to die. And then obviously I have the Strela P, and then you can just shoot down streets in the air. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this gun guide. The only thing that's left is, like, you know, shoot house.
No one wins
shoot house
today.
things, but I expect you guys to know that, like, you know how to flank on shoot house. You know how to take out the head glitches on shoot house, or go into office and take out the people in there. Just get headshots on people whenever they're not looking, and try to do it fast. Getting fast here is the key, because people on these smaller maps will spawn around you all of the time. It's very annoying. However, you can get like up to 20 headshots, even more actually. On shipment, I've been getting like 20 to 25 headshots a game when using the Scar. I haven't, like I said, I haven't tested the FAMAS, but I'm sure you could get somewhere in the ballpark of 15 to 25, and that's insane. That means in like an hour, you could maybe get 100 headshots, at least. I know that sounds maybe not as impressive as it does, like, going off. I don't know how to phrase this. It doesn't sound as impressive just me saying it to you. However, when you start playing and every game becomes a fight for the amount of headshots you can get, it's really something that does. This is the playlist right now, by the way. This could easily change. I could very much see this changing, like, when some Season 5 drops, probably going to change this. When they release more maps, this is probably going to change. So just be aware of that and adapt as need be. I don't really have any tips for other maps because shipment and shootouts are so common. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this short video. And look out for the next one, which will be on the Odin. And that one's going to be a fun one. See you guys there. Goodbye. And remember to like, favorite, and all that. Subscribe most likely.